Salutations, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Foodie Diaries. Today we're making sweet potato gnocchi with the basil butter sauce. Very simple, but takes quite a lot of time. So first of all, you want to put your salt into your pan, your baking pan. Alternatively, you can use rock salt. It draws out moisture from the sweet potato because you want it to be as dry as possible for us to be able to roll it out nicely. And then we score the sweet potato to allow for the moisture to be drawn out nicely as well. So that's what you want to do, and then you put on to a 200 degrees setting in the oven. And then once it's done, we're just going to grate it up. Make sure you grate it up when it's still hot so that you get the best results. And then you want to cool it down after grating it up so that you're able to mix it up nicely. So you cool it down, and now it's cooled down, and then we're going to add some salt to our water so that we poach our gnocchi, and we're going to mix it up. We add flour. You want to add flour to make it a bit doughy until it's doughy, and then you add egg yolks as well as olive oil, salt. And then you mix that up, mash that up. If you want, you can do it. Also, you add your Parmesan cheese. If you want to roll it up, you can roll it up on a flat surface. Just make sure you put some flour on it. You knead it into cylindrical rolls so that you poach it as those cylinder rolls. So when you poach it, you want to make sure it's a slow poach, and these are the results of the poaching. And make sure that it's nicely cooked and firm and it's not gooey in the middle. And then now we're going to set our pan, and then we do a shallow fry, and then until we get a golden color on both sides of your gnocchi, and that's the result. And then you want to drop your butter as well for the butter sauce. And if you don't want butter, you can skip that process, but yeah, we're going to add butter and dried basil for our basil butter sauce. You can use fresh basil, which is better for a more depth in flavor as well. So we're just going to add our sweet basil to our gnocchi, let it melt down, and let it nicely coat your gnocchi until all the butter has melted in and it has nicely coated your gnocchi, and you want it to be nice and buttery as well. And so that's our dish for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you try it at home, foodies. This is an amazing dish. You can make your family happy, you can make your girlfriend jealous, and you can make your mother excited. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know when you try this dish. You want to top it off with some Parmesan, and you can have it with any protein that you want. I had it with some fried prawns. So that's our dish. Now we're just plating it up, and you're going to have that sweet potato gnocchi, and with the Parmesan cutting through, giving it a bit of saltiness to your dish. And voila, that's our sweet potato gnocchi, basil butter sauce with some grated Parmesan on top. Thank you so much for joining us today on Teen South African Excursions Foodie Diaries. Cheers.